Hi all, this is Kailash here from Solutions team. Today we are going to see a demo of Greenplum on PowerFlex. So let's begin with overall logical architecture, how Greenplum has been laid out on PowerFlex. From the PowerFlex perspective, we have 4 SO nodes and 6 CO nodes. The compute-only nodes run on the ESXi 703 hypervisor. And we have the configuration as the CO nodes are 20 cores into 2, that is we have 40 cores in all with 62 48 as CPU. The SO nodes have 16 into 1.78 terabytes of each of the NVMe drives. Okay. From Greenplum standpoint, we have 5 large VMs of Greenplum and 1 Greenplum master. So since we have 6 ESXi hosts, we have in all 6 VMs. One of the VM resides on each of the ESXi host or the CO nodes. So that's the overall configuration of how it has been laid out. Now let's jump on to the actual how the PowerFlex, how it looks like. So if you can see here, as we mentioned, we have 4 SDS here, and we have the CO nodes or SDC sitting on the ESXi. We have the 16, the NVMe drives here of 1.74 terabytes each, and 16 into 4, so total 64 devices we have. Protection domain and storage pools are the default has been configured here. From this is the how the CO nodes have been laid out here, and we have the other dashboards like Grafana, etc. The Greenplum command center, of course, shows 50 segments in all. That's the overall configuration. It has been the CO nodes, Greenplum VM segment VMs, and the Greenplum master. The storage only node, the switches. We have 100 gig switch and a management switch, and of course the vCenter, Grafana, VMs, etc. Let's quickly jump onto the demo itself now. And so we have 4 instances of Greenplum master I have just taken out. So let's check out first the health of the cluster. Yeah, it's good, it's healthy, and we have total number of segments 50, 10 per each of the segment. Since we have 5 of them, so total number is 50. Let's run the PG bench here. I'm just running for 5 minutes with number of clients it's 10. This we can clearly see on the GPCC or the command center, Greenplum command center, in a matter of couple of minutes. So at the same time, we will also run I have created a huge table out. So okay, sorry for that. Let's go back, and then I'll do PSQ. Yeah, and now I can run this out. Yeah. So this is one of the tables has been populated with about 35 billion rows, and it's getting copied into another table. This is just kind of a simulation. And after that, I drop the table out. So if you can see the cluster right now, so we have run 2 of those. One is TPCB, which is PG bench. You can see the it's hitting nearly 23,000 odd queries at the moment, 14,000. And we also have run the insert and the select jobs. So nearly we have 5 GB per second and 20 odd thousand IOPS in the PowerFlex. Okay, so at the same time, what we can do is we can run an ETL job of Greenplum. Okay, so let's take this out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a GP backup job. Of course, that is, it actually backs up all the Greenplum databases. So let me start that as well and see how PowerFlex handles it. Yeah. So you can see out it started to back up. So it's just 5% odd, and now let's go here. So it's from 4 to 5. Now it's nearly 8 GB per second with 80,000. Yeah, there it is 12. Okay. So, and of course, we can even run the TPCDS as well. So first, let's run, however, one of the FIO tests out here. Okay, so FIO is basically large. I'm reading a large readout. So up to 256K of the block sizes. And now let's run FIO as well. Okay. So just a minute and we'll run the TPCDS. Oh, wow, it's crossed 30 gigs per second. And the best part is see the latency is just under 1 millisecond. We have 150,000 odd IOPS out here with 31 GB per second. Okay, so that's really cool now. So PowerFlex can handle all these workloads in parallel, and yet it is not storage. There is no bottleneck or absolutely on the storage at all here. Okay, you can see that very cleanly it runs. The latency is very beautiful, just under. In fact, it's under 0.8 millisecond at 30 gigs per second. So that's the Grafana overall dashboard. We have even the GPCC running out. So where we currently will bottleneck is at the CPU level, not at the storage level. So my CPU would run easily at 100% very quickly. So let's, yeah. So it's reaching 100%. You can see out within matter of a couple of minutes, it should reach there out. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's the whole bottleneck. And now let us run the last workload, which I just mentioned as TPCDS. That's a bigger workload and takes a lot of time to run. Okay, so we have two users just configured. The data is already pre-populated, so I'm not going to repopulate it out. We are running for 3 terabytes overall, and it's just for a couple of parallel users. Okay. Okay, so that's the overall demo I could show out here. So if you can see, this TPCDS run will run in parallel. We have 30 odd gigs per second at the same time with 175 huge IOPS as well, and with extreme good latency out here with just 7.8 seconds. So you can see PowerFlex handles all this very beautifully and very easily with absolutely no bottleneck on the storage. Greenplum also runs very smoothly, and it's ideal to run Greenplum on PowerFlex. Thank you.